Welcome back to Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about a new release by Holy Moses, German thrash demigods, who are about to release their new album called Invisible Queen on Fireflash Records, released on the 14th of April 2023. Now, some of you guys out there probably know Holy Moses. They've been around for many years, since the early 80s. In fact, they formed back in 1980, and they didn't release their first album until 1986, which was called Queen of Siam. This was a fantastic debut album, released on ARG Records. Now, ARG Records had such bands like Mekong Delta, amongst other bands. Now, I didn't really hear the debut album when it first came out. I heard it a little bit later on in the years to come. The album that I discovered was the second album called Finish with the Dogs. This was a fantastic album back in 1987. Great album, you know, it's fantastic, it's really brutal, and it had some really heavy songs. I mean, they also had a lineup change. We had on bass guitar Anders Chappell on bass, and we had ex-Halloween drummer and Masterplan drummer Uli Crush on drums. In total, the band have released 11 previous albums, and like I said, in April this year, they're going to release the new album, Invisible Queen, which is a brilliant album. Like any band, they have lineup changes, and there's a lineup change for the new album. Besides Sabrina on vocals, we have Thomas Nesh on bass guitar, we have Gard Looking on drums, and we have Peter Gulter on guitar. Now, there's one thing I have to say about the new album, the title of the album, and the cover, the artwork for the album is fantastic. What we've got here, we've got like Sabrina on a throne, and it's got cobwebs around her. She looks demonic, and they've got these demonic dogs at her feet. It's a really cool cover. It looked fantastic as a t-shirt. It's an old gothic building, painting, like I said, of Sabrina as a queen. She's decaying a little bit, and she's got these wolves or demon dogs on chains next to her feet. Brilliant album cover. Looked great as a t-shirt. So the album comes with 12 tracks. I'm going to tell you what the song titles are on this album. First off, we've got Downfall of Mankind. Then we have Cult of the Machine, Order Out of Chaos, Invisible Queen, The New Norm, Visions in Red, Outcast, Forces Greater and Hidden, Too Far Gone, Depersonalize, Through the Veils of Sleep. So that's the album titles for the album. Like I said, there's 12 songs to listen to. It's brutal heavy thrash with some like really growly sort of death metal vocals, but Sabrina does it well. She is the godmother of this style of music. This is a really great album because, like I said before, Sabrina is a fantastic singer. She is the godmother of grindy sort of death metal vocalists for females. She set it all up back in the early 80s. So if you want to listen to the godmother playing some really heavy thrash, old school, with a bit of punk influences, then check out this album. They're a great band. They've been going for many years. So I've just been listening to the first song, Downfall of Mankind. This kind of reminds me of Death meets Nevermore, and a little bit, and certainly some Arch Enemy. But like I said, Sabrina started it all. It's definitely got the brutality and heaviness of Death. So if you like Death, you're going to really like this song as an opening track. Now, another band that springs to mind on this song is a little bit of Voivod. It's got that technicality and that out-tuned guitar sound that they have. The guitars are really strange. And this is the same case with Holy Moses. It's a really good song, and it has that vibe of Voivod, a little bit of Death, a little bit of Arch Enemy and Nevermore. Next song is called Cult of the Machine. This kind of reminds me of Pestilence, a Dutch death metal band, and also Voivod. I like the way that it's technical in some ways, and Sabrina's vocals is very brutal. It fits the music very well. It's a heavy song, and it's really catchy in places as well. Great song. Now the next song is called Order Out of Chaos. This is a really technical song. I really like it actually. It's kind of got that Voivod vibe, like I said before. There's a lot of technicality in this album. I mean, there could be influences of Suffocation as well, bands like that. Not saying that they sound like Suffocation at all, but it's just the technicality of this album. It's different from what they've done in the past. It's more technical, it's not as straightforward, but there's some fantastic guitar playing. All around, it's a brilliant production as well, so it really shines through the songs. If I had to pick three German bands who this album sounds like, I'd say a cross between Atrocity, Assassin and Creator. Three brutal bands out there, so if you like the brutal German thrash, this is a fantastic album for you. Certainly not for the faint-hearted. So if I have to pick some songs on this album that you need to check out, I'd say Downfall of Mankind, Cult of the Machine, Invisible Queen, Visions in Red, Outcast, Forces Greater and Hidden. They're the songs that I really like on this album. And I'm pretty sure the album was produced by a long-time guitarist who's not in the band anymore, Andy Carlson. He's been producing these albums for many years. So this is a great album, and it's coming out very soon. It's out on Fireflash Records, and it's out on the 14th of April this year. If you like your brutal thrash, virgin death metal, this is a great album to check out. Thanks for watching, metalheads. Be safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.